What's going on, everyone, and welcome to episode number 2 of this Liverpool series on the FM19 beta. And as you might be able to tell from the screen, we are doing rather well this season. If we have a quick look at results first and foremost, as you can see, Spurs game was the first game of the season. There's been no red. We've won all games but one in the league, and we drew one game in the Champions League. So, if we start from the Spurs game. Win over Watford, Fabinho grabbing that goal. 3-0 win over Brighton, 2-0 win over Leicester, 1-0 win at Newcastle, and in the Champions League, I'll show you the group quickly. Juve, Bruges, and Dortmund. We're going to be playing Juve in the first of today's games. But yeah, we beat Dortmund 2-0. We beat Chelsea in the league 2-0. That game was really important. Both of us were going into that game with 100% records, so it was a pretty tough game. And I changed the tactic. I used my backup tactic. The tactic that I've been going with mainly is the one I used in the first game, was this tactic. But instead, in the Chelsea game, I went a bit more conservatively. I played this. I haven't got a proper attacking midfielder, so I had to put Naby Keita in there, and he scored both goals in the game. So that was obviously a decision that paid off really well. I conceded the first goal in 7 games in the Carabao Cup, which was really annoying as it was an own goal, and of course Mignolet was in goal. But nonetheless, 4-1 winners in that one, and then a minor blip, if you can call it that. We didn't lose, but we didn't win. 0-0 against United. Naby Keita got sent off in that game, so maybe fortunate, I suppose. We did well to come away with a point. And then 0-0 away at Bruges. This game really bugged me because we had the lion's share of possession. We had about 20 shots compared to 2. We hit the bar twice, we hit the post, and we still drew 0-0. It was one of the most frustrating games I've ever been a part of. But then back to winning ways, a 2-1 win against Bournemouth and a 2-0 win against Southampton, which brings us to today. 2 massive games and one that we could potentially see our first defeat of the season. A home game in the Champions League against Juve, and then a Merseyside derby. I've left it a little while, but I thought these 2 games were too tasty not to bring to you. So if we just have a quick look at the stats, you can see Naby Keita is our top goal scorer with 4 goals. He's also got our highest average rating. If we have a look, he has been so good for me this season. You see, in the league, average rating of 7.96, 6 appearances, 4 goals, 1 assist. He has been brilliant. He's played in a variety of positions as well, whether it's behind the striker, whether it's filling in defensive midfield, or just as part of that midfield too. He has been brilliant. Salah's got the most assists, but just generally, we've been playing really, really well. There's not been one standout player. If you have a look, there's been a lot of goals shared around. Fabinho's got 3, Firmino's got 3. Salah's only got 1, he's got 4 assists. One big disappointment, I think, El Shaarawy spent some massive money on him in the summer, and he hasn't really delivered. 11 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. Currently out for 3 weeks, but yeah, the goals have been shared around, which I don't mind too much. If you have a look at the average rating, Solanke 8.8. He only played 1 game. That was in the Carabao Cup against Ipswich, and he scored 2 goals. So it's a bit misleading. But yeah, Keita, Milner's done well when he's come in. Lovren again only played in the Carabao Cup. Wijnaldum off the bench more or less. So I think it's a lot of these fringe players that played in the Carabao Cup. But you look at the regulars. You got your likes of Salah. I mean, Keita's up there. Robertson, Van Dijk's been brilliant at the back. So overall, I think we have played really, really well. I can't believe how well it's going, to be honest. But today is going to be a real test, that is for sure. So, if we have a look, firstly at the squad, not lots of injuries, but injuries in attacking areas. Fabinho out injured, that is crucial. He's been massive for us. Henderson sent on holiday, probably one of the worst times, but he's just been dead in the past few games. He's had to come off stupidly early just because he is so knackered, and the physio was like he has to go on holiday. He has to give him a rest. So I think we've got adequate cover at the moment. Although one thing happened in the last game that really, really annoyed me. Let me just find it. So we had 4 people in the last game, in the game against Southampton. We had 4 people. Was it Southampton? Yeah, Southampton. We had 4 people go off injured, right? So we're down to 10 men, and here we are. So Mane went off, sprained ankle ligaments for 3 weeks. Stefano Sciarri, sprained ankle ligaments, out for 3 weeks. Fabinho, sprained ankle ligaments, out for 3 weeks. I don't. Klein got another tight thigh, but I don't. Is that a bug just because it's the beta, or you know, they all got injured differently as well. Injured innocuously, so he was just chilling on his own and then just done his ligaments in. Sciarri injured getting tackled, that's more understandable. And then Fabinho just injured after sprinting. Like, I don't understand how that's happened. That must be a bug, surely, just because it's the beta. But nonetheless, as I said, Fabinho out injured, Henderson's on holiday, El Shaarawy and Mane out injured, Shaqiri hasn't been registered for the Champions League. So in attacking positions, we are down to bare bones a little bit. I've opted for the backup tactic today, because I want to be a little bit more defensively solid against Juve. And we've had to call in a couple of youngsters, and I know we've got the likes of Wijnaldum, Milner on the bench. We've even had to call up Civrella onto the bench. So Liam Coyle, 18-year-old Liam Coyle, never thought this day would come in his career, but he's going to play against Juventus in the Champions League. And Liam Miller, 19-year-old Canadian Liam Miller, is going to get a start as well. To be fair, those two players haven't done too badly. I've in times where we've been winning games quite comfortably, or in the cup, for example, I've played them and they've done quite well. I mean, this is going to be a whole different kettle of fish today. But yeah, I mean, I've got the faith, so why not? This is going to come back to bite me, I know, but anyway, if we just run through the team, Alisson is in goal. The usual back four, the first choice back four: Trent at right back, Andy Robertson left back, Van Dijk and Gomez centre halves. Then Keita's going to have to fill in the absence of Henderson, and Liam Coyle is going to play that ball-winning role. Salah's going to be on the right. Liam Miller, as we said, on the left. Got both guys as inside forwards. That's their preferred roles. Adam Lallana is going to play number 10, and Firmino is going to play up top. It's going to be a tough game, no question about it. CR7 probably going to play. I haven't actually checked their team, but I know it's going to be a tough game. And let's get involved. Just looking at that team is frightening. Mandzukic up top, Ronaldo, Dybala and Douglas Costa in behind. Matuidi and Pjanic. Even the defence, Chiellini, Bonucci, Regani and Cancelo. Szczesny in goal. Even the bench, De Chilio, Perrins, Khedira, Cuadrado, Emre Can, Barzagli, Moise Kean. There is not a weakness in that side at all. The only thing I can think of is if Salah gets on the ball and can do Chiellini for pace. That's all I'm wishing for. But, you know, we've got the likes of Moreno on the bench, so we're absolutely fine. But, yeah, I have a feeling this could go rather wrong. But then we've played so well, so you never know. I might be doing my players a disservice. Let's do this for the fans. This would be massive for the fans if we could get a win. Yep, cool. Right, so we get into the game then. Us starting the game, kicking from right to left in the red, of course. Juventus in their famous black and white strip. The first highlight, 6 minutes in, and it's Keita on the edge. Gets round his man, shoots, and it is wide, but looks like that's the first chance of the game. And just as we say that, Juve get the... Oh no, but Salah's intercepted. He plays it out to Firmino. Can a counter be on? Firmino, he's got space to run into. Goes wide, cuts it back. Miller's there. Oh, great save from Szczesny. I wanted to say Milner, but it was Miller. The young man almost puts us 1-0 up on the night. That would have been massive. Another highlight coming thick and fast. Keita now on the edge. Back to Robertson. Whips one into Coyle. Gets tackled. Miller out to Keita. He's done well. Out to Robertson. Can he whip one in? No. Plays back to Keita. Tallis comes in but falls to Robertson. What can he do? Oh, he shoots over the bar. Thought he might cut it in. Looked like Lallana was in the middle in space. A frantic start to this Champions League game. And it looks like it's going to continue. We work the ball to Salah. Gets past Matuidi. It's lovely run. Salah... Oh, shot straight at Szczesny. He does that so much this season. He just gets the ball and goes on a mad run. And he's intercepted again. And here we go again. Another mad run. Salah all in his zone. He shoots again straight at Szczesny. That's the only problem with these types of runs, that he will go on a run and it's magnificent, but the end product always lets him down. I don't think he scored from a chance like that. But nevertheless, 25 minutes gone and we have dominated this game, it's safe to say. Juventus just having their first shot of the game after half an hour. I did not expect it, and Juve come forward. Their first highlight maybe as Ronaldo collects the ball. No, he doesn't. Salah gets there ahead of him. And now can he go again? He does. He gets past his man. Goes past two. Salah. Oh, he's hit the bottom of the post. Another unbelievable run. That's the closest he's coming to scoring. The best chance for either side. As we come forward again, I did not expect us to have this attacking prowess. And Coyle's got all the time and space in the world. Comes forward. Can he shoot? It's a poor shot straight at Szczesny. We have dominated this game. I really hope that it doesn't come back to bite us and we can actually score some of these chances. Half time, and look at those stats: 15 shots to 3, dominated possession. Well, just have the better of the possession as well. I did not expect this. I know I've said it a million times, but I did not expect it at all. Send them out there for the second half. Do the same as we did before, lads. Hopefully, one will eventually come off. Juve have not looked threatening at all, but as I say that, they've got the players to make anything happen out of nothing, so we have to be wary. Okay, first change of the night has been made. Sturridge has come on for young Liam Miller. We've had a bit of a reshape, should I say, as Lana has it on the edge. Coyle now, what can he do? Finds Salah, plays it into Sturridge, gets by his man, out to Robertson, gets the ball in. Salah's there, and we've scored. It's 1-0. Well, it's certainly been coming. We have had the better of the game without question. Some patient play on the edge of the area. Robertson whips a lovely ball into the back stick. Salah's there with a free header, and he makes it 1-0, definitely deserving of the lead. As we come forward again, Salah now whips it in. Sturridge is away. Coyle. Oh, the young man not far away at all. 5 minutes to go and Juve have a corner. Costa whips it in. It's fallen to Bonucci and Robertson clears off the line. That is massive as Juve come forward again. They're piling forward now late in this game. Gomez with a great tackle. But I don't think the highlight is over there. Chiellini now. Look at the numbers they've pressed forward. Salah manages to head it away and Sturridge will collect. Can we break? No, Cancelo takes the ball off Sturridge. Inside to Cuadrado. He's got numbers in the middle and Gomez gets it away. Sturridge now, what can he do? He's isolated, but he's running at the defender, running into the corner perhaps. I thought he got past Regani, but not to be, as Cuadrado heads it, but straight to Keita Lallana now. Gets tackled, and it is a frantic last 5 minutes. I'm going to make a change. Trent is looking knackered, so I'm just going to bring on Klein. Straight swap, I think. Change him up to a wing back. Can we hang on? Salah with the corner. 89th minute. Sturridge is there and he seals the win. Well, we've come under the cosh in the last few minutes, but Salah with the corner. Sturridge at the near post. He flicks it in, and that is game, set and match. I did not expect this whatsoever, as Juve may have one last chance. Costa on the edge goes into the area, cuts it in. Gomez away. Cancelo. He's got no time. He's got to get it in now. Cancelo gets it in, but hits the side netting, and that is going to be game over. Look at those stats. 25 shots, 53% possession. We have arguably outclassed Juve in this game. What an unbelievable win. That was special. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I did not expect that whatsoever. Right guys, that game has been frantic enough, and I think this episode has gone on for long enough as it is, so we are going to leave it there for today. But my word, what a way to continue our season. We march on. If we have a look quickly at the groups, where are we? I can't even remember. There we are. 3 games played, 7 points. Only 1 drop point in that, well, 1 drop win in this group, of course, that was to Bruges. But we are top, ahead of Juve, ahead of Dortmund. I'm not sure when I'll come next to you guys. I might do the same sort of thing again. Maybe sort of January time we'll come back. I'm not too sure. I've got some massive games coming up. But yeah, I'll pick a time. We'll come back. 2 massive games back to back there. Chelsea United. Sorry, getting carried away. But yeah, that is going to be it from me, guys. If you have enjoyed it, pop a thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And thanks very much for watching. Bye.